All right, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, everyone is Shay Seeking. I can't. Okay. So, um, yeah, so again, I took the liberty to go ahead and pull a couple of these cards prior to doing the video. Um, it's Shay Seeking, the American Empress, and I'm back with another video. So again, gratitude and grand rising to those of you who are returning to the platform or the janto. And yeah, I kind of just want to talk about this energy because I don't know why Source had me keep saying over and over again, ruling as children, ruling as a child. You know, it's like something is being depleted down and down, down. Like again, at first we were dealing with not a people, and now we're about to start dealing with these childish rulers. Or, you know, it's kind of like balancing back and forth with this Two of Pentacles that I'm seeing. That there's something about dealing with these childish people, and then dealing with not a people, and now we're about to start dealing with these childish people again. Okay. So again, I feel like the difference between, I mean, I feel like people can be looked at as childish because the way that they respond or relay messages or information. But I feel like there's another way that we're like, I'm talking about a certain mindset here. So we got forbidden fruit out here, okay, on the top of this deck, and we have listening to music in reverse, okay. So what I'm feeling like we're talking about mainly, okay, somebody might say because you respond to things a lot or something like this, but there's a method to the madness. Somebody is not responding to something because of nothing. If you're not going to do nothing about the something, then you're going to continue to experience such problems or matters. So again, if we got little girls that just ramble on and Babylon about nothing, nothing that's really nothing that's really going to change or mold or make a difference or help or heal. This is somebody basically telling you what you think, how you should think about it, you know, and what's the next steps for you to do. If you're going to be sitting in front of a 21-year-old childish little girl that wake up every day to try to see how she can rub another feminine energy the wrong way that she could never be, that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? So again, if you want to sit there and allow somebody to diminish, I put up this post on my Instagram under Shay_Seeking today, and I really think I really liked the way that this lady delivered the message, and I really liked what she was saying. But the thing that I didn't, I mean, I agree with and everything like this, but I was thinking it could go both ways, right? Because with women, more likely, again, it was something about relationships, infidelity, or whatever, and things like this. But I feel like again, when it comes to men, they usually give financial or some type of something to the other person. They're spending or something like this. With females, they're giving their body, which is a little bit worse. Wh- What are you doing? Hold on a second. Okay, so I mean, so like I don't know. It's like it balances itself out, but it kind of doesn't. But I guess it was more so about a woman giving her all to her family, and then a masculine energy getting to a certain level or whatever in his improvements or in his self, where instead of feeding back into that woman, he's ready just to drop her like a hot potato, you know. And it's kind of like I was just thinking about that, you know, because it may be something that seems more fun and exciting, but a lot of these men don't know in this day and age that these are not women that are originally coming towards you. These are women that have been programmed or trained or paid to come into your energy field to take you away from those women that can take you to that next step with them being a real woman. You know, it's kind of like the difference between a woman that is standing her ground and maybe lashing out than a childish little girl that thinks that she is a ruler over this woman and has no respect for her elders. So she has no respect for this masculine energy either. Because sometimes these men are like in their 40s and these little girls are like in their 20s. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of times these girls, when they get on these wands, you know, and they get them in their possession, right? It's kind of like this, I got him, whatever, I'm controlling him with my cup. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this, right? They may bring something else to the table, a little bit more spunk or something like this. But I'm wondering, is that stable or is it surface level? And that's why I feel like there's a lot of this energy of people going from one energy to another and not really building anything solid or any foundation. Because the real motherfucker gonna know that he gonna have that maybe aggressive and when she needs to be, maybe dominant when she needs to be, maybe someone who can point out problems, right? And show you how to fix them or choose the right people to put in those positions so that you don't have those problems again. So a lot of the stuff I feel like has to do with like vetting these people mentally to see if they're not only just mentally stable, all right, but how do they feel once they're on top or they feel like they're on top and they feel like somebody is coming back for their position or somebody new is coming in. Can they get devious with the way that they are relaying messages if this is somebody that is a consult to you? Because I think consult came out 2 times last night. A confidant, okay? You know what I'm saying? A lot of this, again, I feel like it has a lot to do with a lot of people that overly do it when it comes to, it's almost like you being 100% confident in your vessel, even if you don't have any type of work done, right? So a lot of these women, it's something about using, not even being concerned about that, more so using your mind to mold a man, or not in a manipulative way, right? But in a way where, you want somebody to be, I want somebody to be attracted to my mental. I want to be attracted to your mental. I want to be able to be resonating or relaying something from something, like I said, is something I posted yesterday about something that you say to me. You know what I'm saying? Those words, those something. And it's something about, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's a sense of just like maturity, like learning and growing from each other, expanding. Because I think we pulled expansion last night. All right, this equal give and take, this getting rid of this unrequited energy here. Okay, because I feel like there's I don't know. There's something about like a misbalance in like emotions here. Because some people think that they could substitute emotional loss within. And this is business, relationship, or whatever with finances. I feel sometimes. And then sometimes women feel like they can overcompensate with sexual favors over, some type of better understanding of what the man wants or what the man needs. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking more so along the lines of relationships when this could be business or otherwise. Okay. Business or otherwise. But again, if you do walk with me on Instagram, look at my story because I love the way that she kind of laid it out. I really do. And I don't want to redo it and butcher it or whatever like this, but I do like the way that she laid it out because I was like, well, that's not necessarily true. And then when she said one thing, I'm like, okay, now I can see. Because I think she was saying something about like the mental exhaustion or the level of, or the type or level of exhaustion that some women that dedicate their lives to their family and lose themselves, right? And that instead of that man pouring back into or finding those aspects in his woman, he would rather go out and, like, you know what I'm saying, get boobs for somebody else and do these things or whatever for somebody else, like again, the whole time this person is maybe molding someone after the same person, but it's just like, why didn't you invest in that person? And I feel like it has to do with power. I feel like because the real power, the real authenticity still remains in that main center feminine that this person know that they can have access to freely, right? This is like that public fill up service station kind of energy that I was thinking about when they were talking about Biden, talking about, making some type of public power pack or power. I don't know. It's like a self-serve something. And I don't know. It made me think when he was saying something like this, and I don't know if it's the new Green Deal or what, but it was making me think about women for some reason. You know what I'm saying? The 8 of Swords in this fill up gas station kind of energy here. Okay. Because again, what if some gas doesn't work? That's like trying to put diesel in, like, I use 87. I don't even know what's the big difference. I just know I use the one with 87. You know what I'm saying? When I go to the gas station. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Having all these different nozzles or something going into, like, I don't know. But I feel like it's to contaminate or degrade or devalue something. And this could be, like I said, the essence or the energy of American energy. So a lot of this I feel like is foreign energy, and this is why these women don't mesh well with American women. They don't really understand, even if they were born and raised here, there's something in them that's different, that may be activated differently here, where they don't care. It's almost like the energy of what we I think like last year we did that something, or a couple months ago, on those foreign women coming in and what they were doing to American women. In this day and age, they talk about, again, in Africa, like they'll talk about these African women and how they treat their maids and stuff like this. Okay. um Excuse me. I don't know why all of a sudden I have this burpy kind of something or whatever. But it doesn't matter, when it all boils down to it, is how people are treating other people. Right? So again, once these women get their thumb over these masculine energies, it's kind of like this rule of thumb. And a lot of these people, it's creepy to me, because again, no, if you source already match you up and it's your twin flame, okay, woo woo woo. But we're talking about people that watch you and your twin flame, right? From a distance, somebody that God put together. And then they tried to figure out how they can get in the middle of it and take, I would feel played. Like for me, I would feel stupid. Even with this process of having a twin flame. I'm like, wait a minute. Was this something that Source put together? Or is this something that man tried to put together to try to tear somebody down or something like this? It's just, it's just a difference, right? Now, if this masculine is in an elevated status and you were shown to him prior than you being awakened and shown to this person, and they were watching you some kind of way, I'm not talking about that, okay? To figure out how to come towards you or something like this, or how to start something up with you, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the watchers, again, the ones that were watching the watchers on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's kind of creepy to me, okay? And I feel like these are the women, these particular type of Serenas are the ones that are doing these underhanded things to women, right? To ruin them or stain them or soil them, right? In the eyes of these men, giving half truths, putting stuff in people's food and drink, putting stuff in their messages to mess with someone, to let them know that you have access to their home life or their private or their privacy. You see what I'm saying? Instead of being professional about what you're doing, kind of being condescending or kind of being, messy. It's just messy. And then when, again, like I said, somebody like me, my gift is to hone in and hunker down and actually accurately, with that Sagittarius energy, point out what people are doing, right? Without no kind of bias, nothing. It's like, what I'm saying, whether I like you or not, I'm here to do a job. And again, if you're doing that job wrong and I like you, I'm calling your ass out. If you're doing it wrong, or if I see you doing something unjust, I'm going to call you out. It's just, I don't care if I like you or I don't. I don't care if you're mad about it or you're not. Because again, when somebody's running an empire or a something like this, none of that shit matters. You have to learn how to separate that from that. You have to. Especially if you're on a payroll, or again, if you're getting some type of growth or development or something from it. Other than that, what are you doing? And that's why I'm saying, again, I feel like some of this is, again, there may be new partners, new people moving in positions or whatever, and they have different agendas. It's not necessarily for the core essence or elements of the company or the enterprise or whatever it would be, right? It's really, what I'm saying, these people are trying to make it to the top or be a star or trying to be in the place of somebody else. It's just weird. I don't know. Smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place kind of energy. Okay. Yeah. And for some reason, ridiculousness. I know that used to be a show, I think on MTV, but there's like a level of redundant ridiculousness here. And I'm like, why are these people still even like, you bought them, deflate them? Like, what are you doing? It's like a boasting kind of energy, okay? There's no respect. There's no respect for the matriarchy energy. There's no respect. It's almost like these women are so eager to bite off the hand that feeds them, and the masculine could be okay with this, but then start seeing that again. The investment, the grass is not. That's the card that was on my mind. That was the card that was on my mind all night. This card here. Okay, let's see if I can find it. I'm going to show you which card was on my mind all night. Come think of, why do you keep on thinking about it? And it was that, I think it's like, oh, here it is right here. Like the grass is greener. It's like this person is sitting here hugged up and all with this person right here, all like this. And this dude, it's like they about to take a picture or something, right? And it's like, this dude don't even want to take the picture. You know what I'm saying? He don't even want to take the picture. Look at this. I mean, just look at this image, okay? He has this wand, or he has his thing about to hit this. It's almost like like, girl or boy, if you don't take your ass over there, okay, to the greener, because like, I don't know, this could be two couples I'm hearing, two sets of people here that are trying to, work it out with whatever they already have or whatever they went into or some shit like this, okay? This could be a business deal. This could be anything. I mean, I'm not saying it necessarily have to be a relationship. But again, it's almost like this could be like the Ace of Wands almost, okay? It's almost like if you don't take your ass over there where the grass is greener, okay, you sitting on this blanket and everything like this, but we already know. We can see it in your eyes. I feel like this could be the ancestors, or this could be somebody that's over an enterprise or something like this saying, what are you doing? Because now I'm not saying anything about like coach, like, okay, let's say, okay, we talking about people that would be good as like a life coach or something, that want to be in political positions or in the presidential status. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. And it's like people that actually have the mindset and the skill, and with a little bit of molding, they could be a great leader. Somebody wants to put that person into a position of like a vixen or something like this, right? Okay. Somebody wants to put somebody that is that has what it takes to be a leader, is in their blood, right? They want to make them a vixen, and they want to take somebody that want to be the leader, because that they don't want that girl to be the leader, and put her in a lead role or position, right? This could be also somebody saying, oh, my babe, she do this and she got her own business and she do this and that and that. Okay, that's cool. But again, I'm looking at the aspect of kings and queens and leaders and stuff like that, right? Yeah, you could be in a relationship, you could be this, that person can have, but we're going to talk about it again. Most of us don't know what first lady energy does besides make appearances and things like this, write books and things like this. We don't know if they have a job or a business outside of being the first lady. You never hear of it. You know what I'm saying? They're not sitting there if they're possibly talking to people about like gossipy things. They may bring up new ideas about how to run things, or problems in the country or something like this, but they're not yapping their mouth about relationships and coaching people through life and shit like that. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about the real overhead kind of energy, and looking at it from a standpoint of how is this going to work for all. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like some of these people that are in these positions ruling as children, it's about me, or how is it going to work for me, or something like this, right? And again, I see myself as the all. So again, it's not no times when I'm really thinking about something that I'm not thinking about how it affects me in 3 or 4, whether it's my immediate family or, again, outward. That doesn't mean that it's going to change the narrative, or change my perspective on something. But again, I am thinking about how it's going to affect many, right? At some point in time, right? But being a hidden energy right now is kind of like, I could tighten up a little bit, but I feel like, again, if somebody is not, if nobody's, I'm just doing my service here. But again, if nobody is not going to be listening, or they're not going to be supporting, I'll say that, okay? Or showing any type of back and forth, then again, right now, I'm just, relaying a message. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. You don't have to like me. You don't have to, you don't have to like me. You don't have to want to be around me, but you're going to have to respect me and what I'm saying. And that's just it. So we have here, yeah, but I feel like this could be them raising up another beast, okay? Another beast energy, okay? And trying to give that beast the power. But again, we're identifying that was not right? And we are ancestors to a certain extent, right? So again, why would we allow, if we can see somebody raising up this beast that's going to cause trouble, why would we continue to let this person raise up this beast? And that's the thing that I'm saying. All right. And I feel like, again, we have an energy here where this was about sabotage. This was about something here with a father energy, a spirit of a masculine energy or something like this. That's not used to a woman. I'm hearing like a woman on the Iron Throne, or a woman on the throne at all. We want to make believe like these haven't changed, and like there's not really a political, okay. There's not really a race or anything right now. There's already someone, listen, okay, we'll just stop. All right, it says dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must face the choice between what is. So again, I feel like some of these people are willing to let it burn or crash or keep putting temps in there over and over again to try to see if this person works or that person. Oh, last time such and such was in there and such, and they're not going to be able to get anywhere with this because they know exactly who they're supposed to be coming to, who they're supposed to be offering this ride or this service or this travel to go wherever it is, and they're not doing it. They're trying to make it seem like somebody is being difficult or that you have to do this extra work, and it really ain't all that. It really takes to relay a certain message for somebody to know exactly where they're going and what they're doing, at least to get the ball rolling and whatever. All right, somebody's just making some shit difficult. They're making it personal, is what somebody is doing. They're making it. They want to make it seem like you are somebody personal. You might be. I mean business. When I don't like wasting my time doing shit. I'd rather just not do nothing. Right. So I feel like again, this is this obstacle or something that we're going through right here. People get called out and then they try to hurry up and run and hide real quick or something like this. You know. It's just the weirdest thing ever. People get called out. They get caught. They don't know how God is able to see what they're doing and how I'm able to see what they're doing, right? Because they're used to their level of seeing, right? And since they're really good at what they do sometimes, they disregard that other people have different gifts that may be able to identify their mischief, okay? So a lot of people want somebody to pull the plug on someone right now because this person can identify the mischief. It might even be the head honcho. You see what I'm saying? This about some type of sense of controlling someone who know that they cannot be controlled. So we have dark, difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. Okay? Oh, and this just kind of like speaks to, I guess, what we're talking about here. It's easy to just be in this, like, with this deplorable, like, it's easy to just be on this mundane level and joke around and shoot the shit with somebody because, you may be angry at your girl or your guy or your friend or something. So you letting this person, that look maybe the face of a company right now do these things or whatever, just because you not doing it, because you can hide your hands. Again, I feel like some people like me with my energy of being a pentagonal kind of energy or a defense kind of energy, I feel like somebody uses me to accurately, execute something or burn like a dragon or whatever would burn. Like, again, I feel like that's what people were using or like to use my energy for or try to twist and bend me to go in that direction. And I'm learning that, right? I don't want nobody else to be in control of my emotions or anything like that. Not like I think that they've been that much, but I feel like a lot of us have been controlled more than we think we have. But that's also the oldest, most ancient energy as well. And I'm saying, like I said, there's no respect. That's like these people, they know that they have somebody wrapped around their finger or something like this. And I feel like even when I felt like Source, was showing favor to me or had me under his wing or something like this, I was not using my, I'm saying, I was not wielding my power or whatever it would have been to get this person to go in any other kind of ways. I feel like this person was very much more structured, almost it was very smooth or something, right? And now everything is just very jerky and very erratic. And I guess we could use that word both ways. Tough and actually like a jerk. Somebody to be acting like a jerk. Okay? So, yeah, and look at this. As soon as when I'm saying this, right? This is the 15. No, what is it? I can't really see right there with the light. 18, okay? So again, like this. Somebody might have taken you under their wing when you were about 18 years old or something like this, okay? Yeah, and look, like this self-sabotage. But it's almost like these two gray figures right here messing around in the background under this moon energy are doing magic to get her to want to, stab herself. You know what I'm saying? To end herself or to do something to end herself. This feminine, because she's the only one in true colors. All right? She's the only one that's really in true colors in this image here. These other two are off in the gray energy. So this could be a gray skin. I kept wanting to say monotone or just like even in that gray area or something like this, okay? We could be even dealing with gray aliens or gray entities or beings, all right? But most definitely, this female look like she's having a blast laid up with this person, but the guy don't look like he's too happy. He looked like he wish he was somewhere else. And this dude like, I don't even want to do this no more. Take your ass on down that path. You know where you supposed to be. Okay? I promise you that's what it looked like. Okay? But again, this may lead something here. With 30 here, this may have led or may lead to a female energy with some type of something going on between a woman and her daughter, okay? And this could lead, again, there's a man laying here on the road behind her, okay? But this may lead to this person walking away or something like that. I need to go get my nails done. This masculine energy walking away. But this could have been somebody that, you know, wanted to ruin you and your child. I feel like there's a lot of obsessive, jealous, put somebody in their place, a lot of ruin. You know, some of these members came in, some of these false flames came in just to ruin you, right? And the fact that they're not stepping up to say otherwise, you have to come to the conclusion that that's what this is. But they have all of their girls or whatever, all their, you know, all of their, you know, certain type of women, you know, that protect this masculine because they get something out of it here. And some of it out of it, what they're getting is just to get you out of the way because they just don't like your energy, because they can't really match it. Yeah. But it doesn't matter because underneath it all, this is the real chosen one or the child here. So regardless of what they're doing, regardless if she self-sabotage, regardless if she have to sacrifice something or walk away or whatever, it's still that woman. And that's why this man looked very uncomfortable in this image here in the middle with this other woman, because it's not this woman. It's just not. Whoever this person is parlaying with right here, it's just what it is, okay? This could be on both sides. Cause I feel like we dealing with an aspect of two couples here. There may even be two couples where one man was supposed to be with one woman and one woman was supposed to be with one man. And they thought, oh, this looks, somebody that has more power or control said, this one looks better. I want this one. But again, the real connection with him, the real growth in some type of way. Of course, somebody can expand. All right. But the real growth, mind, body, and soul would have come from the real connection instead of the fake one. Okay. Somebody's running though, or has been for a very long time. All right. So it says, think about the last time you were faced with the choice between the easy path and the moral path. All right. I usually take the hard road. I usually take the scaved or the glass or the nail bed. You know, I usually take that, the crushed glass or whatever. I usually take that path. Not that I like to all the time, but I usually take that path. All right. One time in my life, I feel like right now, crossing over this threshold, I don't want to have to do that. You see what I'm saying? I can if I have to. That's that warrior energy in me. All right. But I don't want to. Okay. But I never like to take the easy road. Okay. Okay. It says, which path did you take? What are the consequences, and how did this differ from choices you've made in the past? Would you make the same choice again? Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, again, this, I guess this could be at different aspects or many different aspects in somebody's life right now. Because again, you know, I don't like when people ain't straight with me about what they're upset about. Okay. And it really doesn't, at this point, I guess it really doesn't matter, because I feel like at some point in time, you got to go within and you can still find the answers. Okay. Especially if it was your real twin, you could really find the real answers. It's just the answers is just going to be more hurtful probably for you. And then it's going to make this person feel a little bit more exposed, or some of these people. This could be a person that's around this person, whatever. Because that's what people usually do when they're trying to block somebody off or silence them. Somebody's trying to hide something behind the scenes. Okay. Look. Could be hiding, look, behind the beam. Somebody could be hiding somebody behind the beam here, or they were, okay? Chained to something or something like this, okay? So again, a lot of this aspect on my journey, I've been able to say, oh, if this is a redo, if source is making us go through stuff and feel these motions of our past, something get, like, I know certain things that I'm not going to do. And then, but I'm thinking about like, damn, the fact that I didn't do those things was that, you know what I'm saying? Were those things the things I was supposed to be participating in? Like, because again, I feel like one of my twins was saying something at one point in time, like, it's the journey, like, enjoy the journey. But I feel like somebody took that away from some of us, the opportunity to really enjoy that journey, like on the yellow brick road. Somebody wanted you to just take the hard way by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Again, some of us may not have wanted to take this road by ourselves, but we were forced to. And some people want to make it seem like it's okay. That's what God wanted for you. But I don't really think that that's necessarily true. I feel like these people that are backbiter energies that say things like that. They sound good, but after they resonate for a little while, it's really not. Because once you finish going down this road by yourself, there's no one there that you built anything with here. And somebody knows this. Somebody knows this when it comes to nation building or building in general. Friendships, families, bonds, or whatever it is. Somebody already knows that, okay? So, all right. And I feel like, again, the only thing I keep thinking about this twin flame thing, I wish I would have just looked at the camera and said, look. But I feel like, again, something already told me that's not going to matter. Whatever this is, somebody was meant to walk away, right? Or something. Like somebody came to somebody on some shiesty stuff and somebody else is in that area or in that arena too that really came on the real stuff. It's going to be hard to discern, okay? So we have Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends. It says Dobby is a house elf. So this could be a house Negro, okay? I don't know. In service to the Malfoy family. Despite the horrible consequences, Dobby leaves Malfoy Manor multiple times throughout Harry Potter and the Chamber's Secret to warn Harry against danger at Hogwarts. It says later in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1, Dobby once again risked it all to help Harry. I don't know why I just heard Harry Styles. Isn't there a Prince Harry? It says returning to the home of his former master and ultimately giving his life to save his friend. Well, because last night, remember I said I don't want to pull that card? I feel like that was that card of the two people fighting, one getting murdered or getting harmed, okay? It says Dobby is kind of brave, a true hero who resists the traditional enslavement. Oh, that could be my energy right there. Okay, of his species and fights for his freedom and his friends. What can you do? So yeah, this was what was coming in yesterday. Okay, what can you do to honor the spirit of Dobby? Okay, so we're going to keep those here, all right? And then I think I'm going to save these other two for last, okay? Because those were the first two that came out, and then these came out. All right, so I'm just going to pull on these 4 cards right here, and then I have to go out of here. Okay, well, let's just pull. Okay, I'm coming. I'm going to take 2 more. Oh, and that's exactly what came out. Okay. All right. So, all right. All right, so let's see. What do I want to use? Oh, I can't use those because the one is missing. We'll just use these. Nope, not this. Let's take these out. Okay. All right, so again, I hope you guys are enjoying your morning. I just ate them hash browns, and now I feel so bad because my stomach hurt, and I shouldn't have ate them. We got the Star card in the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse here, all right? But let's just put it in the upright, okay? I'm just saying we got the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the Star card here. So again, somebody could be choosing between someone that's someone that's looked at as like a star energy and somebody that is like a 9 of Pentacles, okay? But this could be also somebody that's a 9 of Pentacles in reverse because, again, the thievery is still out here, okay? So again, there might have been some type of thievery. This could be loss of a position, title, a person, whatever it could be. A person, place, or thing, okay? So what are we talking about with this 11 here? So some Libra energy here. Maybe a Libra energy is trying to, or this is how a Libra feels here, okay? This could be how a Libra energy feels. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is a little bit deep here. Okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. It says money, improvements, and more coming your way. Okay. But this person looked like she ready to get, end it all. Okay. I kept hearing end it tall or fuck it tall. It was like this meme that was going around a couple years back with this pill that said that, okay? So I don't know. Somebody could be thinking this way. Somebody could drink a lot or something, smoke a lot or something to try to keep their mind off of certain fucked up things that they've done in the past or something like this. This may be why somebody feels tied to somebody and feel, you know, some kind of way about somebody or something like this. Or this could be somebody that has suffered a lot of abuse or something from these shadowy figures here in the background. All right, so I'm getting Taurus, Libra, two different energies. But I feel like for some reason, this Libra is trying to embody the Taurus energy. Okay, for some reason. I don't know why. Like the Libra wants to get into the skin of the Taurus and wear her clothing or her cloak or her whatever this is, okay? So we got the Four of Pentacles here. So again, I don't know. Like, again, with this moon energy at the top, these two energies, this is giving me, these men could represent these two people that's left in the dark because they are gray in this picture. So these could be these two men or two women that's left in the dark at this person's feet. I feel like the moon is on this person's head. Even a crescent moon energy could be on this person's mind, telling them what to do or how to think. All right, I feel like it could be embarrassing to some people to feel like their body have been hijacked or they're possessed with a demon. But I feel like this is exactly what's going on. Some of these women have been implanted in these men's minds some kind of way. They have some type of telepathic communication, or even, again, they may call on you or even me, right, to come to them and watch them, right? Okay, like I said, I'm talking about this in some deep shit. Now, it's your choice to do it or not. And once, especially after you realize what's going on, for you to continue it. Okay, even if for me, it's like, but I have to see what these people's plans are. But at the end of the day, it really fucking don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I've already called them out the way that I think I need to. And that's just it. Okay. So we have this energy of the, these two people or whatever. Again, if it comes out in this reading or if it comes out in this spread, then that's something different. All right. But am I looking for these people to say, oh, let me see how I can get this person back today? No. If something come in my feed and it looks interesting, I've already forgotten about what the person have done. I called it out and that's what it is. All right. And if something else comes out and I see that you've been on some shady shit or you've been doing something that can harm somebody, I'm going to call it out again. So again, there was something I put up too earlier about, I think it was like Cardi said something like, you know, once you're an enemy of mine, now you are enemy forever. And it's not, for me, I posted that, I reposted that, but it's more so for me, once my eyes is on you about you doing some shady stuff, then it's on you that way forever. You know what I'm saying? And again, if I'm running a company or something, I'm sorry, but I probably couldn't keep you around. You know what I'm saying? You probably lucky to cozy up to the man or something like this if this was a family business, because it wouldn't be happening with me. Especially, it depends on how far you went, okay? Now, again, you could be annoying, you could be childish or something like this, you could be corrected, you could repent. But if not, and you continue to do things, a lot of these people are underhanded. They do things behind the scenes, they throw stones and hide their hands, and they do things in the dark. The messed up thing is some of these people that's over them know that they do it. They allow them to do it to some people. And again, if you're not doing anything and you're for injustice or calling somebody out or spying on them when you hear that they did something or looking back in their records to see where they were at or what they were doing, then you're a part of the problem. So again, this woman could also be this person that's on this man's heart. Okay? This person could be going back between, I don't know why I'm here, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Taurus, maybe even a Pisces or Scorpio, even possibly here. Somebody could be going back and forth with who this is that they hold dear to their heart. Okay? It's almost like he's holding it like this, like he could be twisting it back and forth. It's kind of weird. Okay? All right, let's see what else. So again, what's this about these two people that's fronting and funk flexing? Okay? Yeah, so we got the world in reverse, okay? So yeah, this may be an energy that wanted the world card in reverse. So these might be two, you know, again, Leon energy and cattle energy that are, you know what I'm saying, doing this to try to keep the earth down. Or, I mean, try to keep Gaia down or the Mother Earth energy or something like this. All right, it says here, it says overseas trip. Wait, no, overseas trip, money, luck, world in the palm of your hand, and now, wait, new opportunities, okay? So again, I feel like whoever this couple is didn't want this world card energy to get new opportunities. All right. And let's just say that. You could say, okay, this is why I like talk. I like to look at shit from a whole nother angle. You could say, don't stop blaming people and stuff like that. But if somebody don't come to you and say, hey, I have this opportunity for you. I want you to come here with me so that we can do this thing. If somebody is supposed to bring you, like a Knight of Pentacles can half-ass bring you a message. If somebody's not doing their job with bringing you the message or bringing somebody the message, why do they still have their job? You see, and that's what I'm saying. There's something about this aspect that's messed up here. No, you can't blame people. Now, if you came and you directly told me and I didn't show up or I didn't show up on time, that's on me. But again, if my father is a businessman or he has a company and he hired you to tell me something and you didn't come and tell me so I could act on whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? When I was supposed to do it, you're in the wrong. It's not me that's in the wrong. Because a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, are getting these opportunities. We may be newbie energies into this spirituality or these connections or something like this. Or even, you know, we may have enemies that work in these high places that don't want to cut us off from whatever. So again, I feel like whatever this is with this fake couple, fake flex in here, have something to do with them trying to keep the world card in reverse. So somebody could be doing a spell work or something. We got the sun in reverse too, okay? So, and we got the Knight of Pentacles right here on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, somebody know that this is the sun energy. The sun energy came out in reverse and caught my eye. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck. Because somebody was trying to bring in some type of offer slowly, or they were cloaking these offers as something else other than what they're supposed to be. It's like somebody, you know, your dad wants you to be in the office or something like this and run the company, but somebody wants you to be one of the prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Or they want you to be the field agent. They want you to be the one, you know good and well, this girl is the one that's supposed to be going to damn get the coffee. But you want me to do that shit? It's so funny. We have the moon in reverse, right? And Sneaky Pete in reverse, the Seven of Swords. So let's see. Yeah, somebody could have been trying to sneak away with somebody's child here. And this person is being is leaving out. Okay, guys, I got to hurry up. I have somewhere to be, but... yeah, somebody could have been trying to sneak away. Yeah, cause a tower moment for someone and sneak away with somebody's child here, right? But we got a grandma here. That's a prayer. She may be in prayer, or she might, you know what I'm saying, have a connection to source or something like this. That's prayed up. She's crying and stuff like this. All right? So this could be somebody seeing these injustices happening with their granddaughter, their grandson, or something like this, okay? These people holding this person back. Somebody playing with this person's heart, making them in despair. This other person right here is trying to have them in reverse and take away their power. This person is trying to take away their children or harm their children or so-called raise their children. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. I hope y'all ain't seeing nothing too crazy because I'm not really doing anything right, y'all. Yeah, okay. So again, something about, yeah, this grandmother could be praying for your protection here. Because they might notice that, because it looked like he wanted to be in reverse. She might have noticed that somebody's not protecting you, and she could be praying for your protection here. What they call a prayer warrior or something. Yeah, something about judgment. She's calling for judgment for these people here that have been doing whatever this is. Okay? Yeah, look at this. The Eight of Swords. To this person that somebody raised very well beside them or something like this, okay? And these people are doing this to their grandchild. And look, Eight of Wands. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. So 88, maybe even since 1988, okay? Or 2008, okay? Somebody has been doing this. Okay, so we got one more card, y'all. One more card. This could be a high priestess that's doing this here. All right, that's cuddled up with this boo. All right? A high priestess, a card in the tarot deck. Very powerful. Okay? Greed or bad secrets to be revealed. No, I'm sorry, good or bad secrets. Yeah. So this could be also the people that they're using, practitioners, high priestess, tarot readers, to blackmail these people here. Okay? But then again, with the tarot or the Torah, because we know the tarot is in the Torah and Torah is in the tarot, this could be somebody that reveals secrets through the word or the word of God. Okay? Again, that's what I call myself, an oracle, a seer of God. All right? Not necessarily. And again, my vision is going to be very completely different than a lot of people. Even though they're trying to repeat me or make me over and over and over again, it's still, there's no energy that's going to match me on this planet right now. It just is what it is. All right? Not that I'm all that. I'm just saying, just like no energy should match yours. It's like Source exalted some people in different positions, and society is exalting people, thinking that they're smarter than God. That's just all what this is. And not supporting the people that have been sent by God because they don't have credentials behind it, and supporting these clowns. And that's just what it is at the end of the day. We could just go ahead and call it what it is. And they refuse to do right. So judgment is coming down on these particular people here. All right? Yeah, so this could be a high priestess or whatever cuddled up with somebody's boo. And again, all the people around them look sad. So, and look, matter of fact, this person then cuffed this girl right here. Look at this. He like, yeah, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. And she's like, and he's like, These look like the same people that was in the bed, right? And look, whose hands is holding whose? His hand is holding hers underneath the table for support. So, oh my goodness. Hold on a second. We got the 10 of Swords here. So again, this might be the end or something of someone. All right. And we have the Empress out here. Okay. And then we have the 2 of Cups here with some type of union here. All right. So again, it's some stuff going on upstairs. I'll see you guys later. Bye.